Hi, it's Jordan from Ride Couple Land Rover in Halifax. So here we have an Audi Q5 TDI. It's the S-Line Quattro model. It's a 2010 and it's done 56,676 miles. And we'll just take a closer look at the car. So just looking down this offside, all looks nice and in order, nice and straight. I think we do have a dent on the rear door, which I will look at. But all in all, nice and straight. So just down at this front wheel, we've got some curb damage on that wheel, but nothing major, as you can see just there. And that tyre is probably due for renewal. We've got a couple of mil on that, so that one's replacing. So just making his way down the car. So we've got some very light scuffs which we'll polish out, but they are very light. Down at this rear door, we've got a small dent there, which does wants polishing and maybe a dent man, but it is quite small. And we've got a light scuff just to the back of the door there, which would polish out. Down at this rear wheel, it's nice and clean, is that wheel. We've got no damage that I can see, and we've got a decent 5mm on that tyre. So just making his way around the back. Again, we've just got some light scuffs on the quarter panel, but they are very light and they will polish out. So just down at the rear bumper, we've got some damage across the rear bumper, so that'll either want repairing or leaving, depending on what you want to do with it. Just wants buffing across the top, and we've just got the bits of damage there and there, as you can see. It's just pulling the trim away a little bit, just the gap on the trim. I've also got a little bit there, as you can see on the rear bumper. Just coming around the edge, we've got some damage there as well. So it probably want that rear bumper seeing to. Up at the rear quarter panel, we've got a small dent on the quarter panel. And I don't think it hasn't broke the paint, so that will polish off, and maybe a dent man on that. Down at this rear wheel, we've got some small curb damage, but that is very light damage, and we've got about 6mm on that tyre. Coming onto the rear door, again we've got some very light scuffs, which would polish out. And onto the front door, again just the scuffs around the handle, but they would polish out, and maybe just one or two across the door. Nothing major, will clean off. So just down at this front wing, that's decent. I can't see any damage on that. Maybe just a polish. Just with it being black, it sort of shows it all up. Down at this front wheel, again we've got some very minor curb damage. That's very minor, and we've got about 3mm on that tyre, so you might want to think about replacing that as well. Just coming around the front, we've got some damage to the front bumper, just on this corner, as you can see there, so that will want repairing. It's just scuffed it, and it's just sort of deformed it a little bit. And it just comes round to the front. We've just got a couple of chips across the front, but nothing major. And up to the bonnet, maybe just one or two little stone chips which would touch up. Up at the windscreen, we found a little chip on the windscreen, but that's nothing major, just there, as you can see. Just coming around into the boot, we've got a nice sized boot in this. It's quite clean, just wants a vac and a clean up obviously. And we've got the parcel shelf, and it's got the power tailgate in this. And just coming into the back, it's great condition in there. We've got the black leather seats, no marks on them, which you can see. We've got the what look like proper Audi mats there on the floor. Really nice and spacious in the back there. And just coming into the front, again, really nice and clean is this. Some slight wear to the seat in the usual places there, but nothing major. We've got the proper mats in the front as well, as you can see. And we'll just jump in. So we've got the nav in this. We've got all the usual Audi controls down here. We've got the aircon. And I think we'll just start it up. So we've got all the wheel controls, as you can see there. So having started it, we've got no warning lights on the dash, and we've got the mileage there at 56,676.